ice time for the Bucks.
Of course, 2 of those games coming in Alberta. And actually, this would be the 5th. 2 games at home before this one, too. The Spruce Grove and then Trail on Friday. Then a little bit of a layoff until the Black Falls Bulldogs, complete with trainer J.J. Johnson, are in town on Friday. As a shot comes in for the point, Jordan Murray putting that on target, but an unfriendly jersey getting in the shooting lane and with the block. Now Matt Gilmore with the chance. Svartström there to dig out the puck loose. But Dylan Crick holding fort in the Cowichan crease.
Leading goal scorer there in front of the net, digging away at the puck, but to no avail.
Svartström just 1 away from the 30 milestone as he skates it into the Cowichan Valley zone, just crossing the blue line and chipping it in to Camden Bezier, the leading scorer for Cowichan Valley, his 16th, and assist to Lang and Primorano. We'll see if that holds. I didn't catch in the replay if there was a tip, but that would check out the way it went in.
Yeah, certainly that would be the case there. The shot in soft from the point there, but tipped in between the 5-hole. So that certainly make Jaden Cholette feel a little bit better.
Yes, yes. Yes, and I'll have to check my criticism as the Capitals come in for a rush here and another chip shot. But this time Cholette hip to that, and he's able to kick it aside as Ben Portner had a look at a bouncing puck near the Cranbrook crease. Bucks looking for a breakout now as Matt Gilmore tries to sidestep before checking play. And now it bounces into the Cranbrook crease. It'll be covered. Calling the snapshots from quarterback position at center. But the draw is won by Cowichan Valley's Keene. The bouncing puck will be picked up by the Bucks. McMinn up for Gilmore. And now a one-handed play to get it up to center ice. A good one from the Bucks as Rasmus Svartström sends it deep. Haven't seen too much of the Ras man so far in the first period. You can expect that to change as this game moves along.
In his usual spot there, sniffing for a rebound in front of the net.
Looking for goal number 30 on the season. And he's got a chance now with a shot and a big glove save from Dylan Crick.
A nice grab, but of course the goalie was equal to it as he saw it all the way in there, and not much to look at and not much to shoot at, but certainly making a great glove save and stopping this play.
The pride of Westchester, Pennsylvania, with a huge glove hand save to keep the lone difference maker so far today. And now Svartstrom off a face-off win has his shot blocked. How many times have we seen him score right off the draw? Sam Belanger trying to chop it off the boards as the puck comes into the Cranbrook zone. Couldn't get it past Bezier. And he'll play it around as it bounces over to number 21, Jake Gutworth. Playing out of Brooklyn, New York. Home of longtime foe of Tony Soprano, Johnny Sacamone.
Yeah, Leighton Stewart now jumping into Bryce Sucro's spot there, paired up with Sam Belanger.
And now here comes Rasmus Svartström with a shot from the boards. That was blocked. And now Cowichan Valley taking over. Camden Bezier playing it up the near side. Now it goes over to the far boards as Cowichan Valley stretches it out to neutral ice. And now here's Bezier trying to get through a crowd. Bezier to the backhand, and that may have grazed the glove of Cholette as it goes over the the net, and now into the...
Very good chance to be in Cranbrook. Definitely visit St. Eugene Mission Resort.
Bucks with the 10th ranked power play in the BCHL. The penalty kill for Cowichan Valley coming into this one ranked 16th in the BCHL as the Bucks hope to get on the board and tie this one up with this man advantage. Of course, without its usual quarterback, Bryce Sucro. And a good clear here from Cowichan Valley on the penalty kill. Now about half a minute gone in this first power play for either side of the game as Leighton Stewart tries to shake off Cole Keane, who is on him like white on rice. Assuming it's white rice that you're eating. Kaslo Ferner. Pass, Svartström shot, big save, Crick.
He has been stymied at, so we'll have a look at the penalties here in just a sec.
Scouting reports out on Dylan Crick. Avoid the glove hand on this goaltender. 40 seconds to go. Much more than I am able to do.
Doing a moderately good job of that, and certainly all of the roughing penalties that are in the penalty box right now will be up on the BCHL website when I get a minute.
He had a little bit of a laundry list to work with there as the Bucks move the puck around nicely on this power play. Now halfway done. This man advantage and the lion's share of time has been spent in the Cowichan Valley zone. This Vancouver club, of course, making its home in Duncan as they get a chance on the power play. It's a goal. It's Kaslo Ferner off a great pass from the setup for the tying goal last time out on a Cranbrook power play. But this time he'll have to get the Bucks on a breakout from their own end, and a point shot tipped. Again, Jaden Cholette having to stretch out to make a big stop off the Capitals. As the pressure continues from this team based out of beautiful Duncan, BC.
Great spot on the island.
Matt Gilmore, Rasmus Svartström, and now it goes over to Nick Leggett. We'll chip it down into the Cowichan Valley end boards. It'll be bounced out up to the blue line, and out they come Portner looking for a pass at the blue line on the Cranbrook side, but couldn't connect cleanly with his intended target, and that was Darius Batchelor. Now back come the Bucks. Just onside at the Cowichan Valley blue line. Jordan Murray getting hooked up on that play, and the officials opting not to go with the call there. And the Capitals likely getting away with one as Svartström pauses just inside the blue line. He'll dump it in after a long Fletcher stepping in for this attacking zone face-off, and he'll pull it back for Svartström. But a bouncing puck didn't give him a favorable shot, and it was blocked. As a battle ensues in the far side corner in the Cowichan Valley zone, the Capitals sending it down length of the ice again. This one won't have the sizzle on the bacon to warrant an icing call. And now here comes Murray. Good headman pass from Murphy. And Murphy looking over to Svartström on the far side, or sorry, the near side boards, far side from us, as it comes out to the slot, just out of the reach of Murphy. Now over to Murray, back to Murphy. Fletcher, Murphy, bouncing puck, and it almost worked out nicely for the Cranbrook Bucks. As Dylan Crick still off the bench getting his skate worked on, and backup goaltender for Cowichan Valley, Liam Shushka, stepping in momentarily.
Yeah, probably the word on the bench is to get Liam Stuchka either early with some shots.
Yes, as Stewart's going to try that now, and Stuchka getting a good paddle on that point shot from Leighton Stewart. Now Svartström all alone in the slot area. Sam Line was trying to get him the puck, but just couldn't. With three Capitals back checkers watching whoever's handling the puck at any time, making it hard for the Bucks to get any plays off today. But he's beaten clean on this draw by the Cowichan Valley counterpart, though the Capitals can't get a good clear. And Murphy working along the boards. Final 10 seconds now as Cowichan Valley just tries to eat it up along the boards and kill the clock. But it's given away. Off the boards it goes again. Murphy can't get to it. Svartström collects, but time is going to wind down. And play by Hayden Russell, one of the sets of twins on this Cowichan Valley team, or one half of the set of twins, and a big hit along the boards by Rasmus Svartström as he rattles his man, and taking the brunt of that hit was Morris Kukuk out of Germany. And that one had some bass to it. Capitals, though, going for the clear. As Camden Sharon tries to take it up to the Cranbrook blue line, couldn't get past, and now the Bucks put it back the other way, but from the wrong side of center, and leaving it for Jacob Fletcher to come out. And Fletcher makes a good move to get around his man at the Cowichan Valley blue line. Leave back, and when the puck comes into their zone, now the Bucks are playing from the perimeter again. And with the way Crick's playing, they're not going to beat him from there.
Yep, they are not.
Go through it too, so you can't use it as an excuse. And a big stop off Rasmus Svartström. You go to work.
Yeah, that's my best finish is Herra, wake up.
I don't even try. All I know is Teemu Selanne.
I might have said for his scoring prowess and his physical presence.
Of course, he'll be on loan continuously too with St. Lawrence University, along with line mate Jacob Fletcher.
Yeah, in upstate New York.
Giveaway at the blue line. Makara coming in for the Capitals. Backhand shot lifted over the net. I think the puck was rolling on number 15 for the White Rouge. Garrett Russell going cross ice, and out come the Capitals. Skating it up was number 12, Ryan Harvey, the defenseman, getting it into the Bucks zone, and now it's deep there for Giesbrecht. Goes back out to the point, Lang, cross ice for Harvey, who gets a shot into a crowd. It hit a friendly body, and then a rebound is caught.
This power play started.
And you'll see Sam Belanger manning the usual quarterback spot of Bryce Sucro. Or sorry, check that. It's actually Leighton Stewart out there on the point, along with Jacob Fletcher, Matt Gilmore, Rasmus Svartström, and Kaslo Ferner as the Bucks look to dig into this 2-goal deficit. 8 minutes to go in the second period, and the Capitals pinning the puck along the boards, and that ate up a solid 20 seconds of power play time for the Bucks, and now they'll clear it down the length of the ice.
Leighton Stewart jumping in for Bryce Hooker, as you mentioned, after lighting it up in the first period on Friday and then spending the rest of the game in the dressing room.
Yes, well-earned energy player nod in his second goal around here. Oh, and he had it, and then throwing a trip on Frey afterwards, and once again the officials letting that one go as the puck will slide into the Cowichan Valley zone. Bucks looking to get a bit more physical here, but Cowichan Valley is almost just brushing it off and focusing on getting the puck deep inside the Cranbrook zone and not giving the Bucks a chance to attack. Shot coming in, but off the stick of one of the defenders, Ryan Harvey, and once again Roberts, who's looked very good since coming in, makes a nice save, and the Bucks able to clear. 4:30 to go now in the second period. Bezier with a good pass, crisp cross ice, hooking up with his target, but the shot from a bad angle from Jake Gutworth wasn't a good one. And now Adam Lang catching or intended for a pass anyways for Bezier, but couldn't catch it. Lang has 2 assists, both on the season. Brandon Tanev, of course, now with the Seattle Kraken. A former Surrey Eagle as well is Brandon Tanev. McMinn taken down as he comes in from the far side point to try to play the puck in the Cowichan Valley zone, and once again the Bucks going into the Cowichan Valley end with intentions of trying to wipe out the deficit, but once again thwarted in terms of getting any offensive traction in the Cowichan Valley zone. And back come the Capitals.
200 feet away.
Face-off, Bucks win it! And the shot off the face-off wing going wide. That will kill the remainder of the clock.
Speed up front. Wally, let's go.
Fletcher up front with Svartstrom, and Leggett up there as well. Murray on the back as Cole Keane skates it down the left wing boards. A shot from the hash marks going well over the goal, bouncing toward the blue line and out. And now it's going to be Cowichan Valley coming back in. McDonald, sharp angle shot. This one, no. And Svartstrom the line out there now, and forward for the Bucks. Face-off win. Belanger with a shot off the doubt bet.
No, it's very common.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there's any surprises in that league anymore.
Wow, you do have a wood stick.
And I'm not the only player in that league with one.
No.
I'm not the only player in my dressing room with one.
That'll last forever.
Svartstrom walking it in, leaves for Pat Murphy. And Makara picking his pocket, setting it up, and now here's Bodwin coming in with the rush, and he scores! What a hustle play by Nick Bodwin!
And, you know, you want to get us out there because certainly with all of the fans that follow us would bring in money.
We're both scratch golfers. There's a chance I could set a new club record as Kaslo Ferner comes in and puts it just a bit high and wide.
I'm more of a scratch my head golfer.
Well, I'm scratch after you factor in my 30 handicap.
Well, I was aiming over there. Why did it go over there? And I scratched my head.
And a lackadaisical play there from Leighton Stewart as he tried to skate it up to center and got checked by Cole Keane. And then an easy clear for the Cowichan Valley penalty killers, and the Bucks once again a sloppy zone entry attempt at the Cowichan Valley blue line. And I think the frustration is starting to show itself for the Bucks, who are not going to the high percentage plays on these zone entries now, as now they finally do an easier one. That's Jack McMinn working with Svartstrom to get it deep, as now 50 seconds has passed on this Cranbrook power play, still without a shot. Now coughing up a shorthanded odd man rush. Cole Keane on the trail, but it's the shot coming in and stopped by the glove of Friedman, and now the Bucks coming back with a 3-on-2 rush of their own. Ferner passes off, but the Ferner pass is picked off. Once again, Trace Friedman with a great shift here. Skogstad was alone on the forecheck and had no support, and had 4 Capitals back there to support the player who had misplayed the puck. Svartstrom into the zone now, leaving it for Murphy, and Murphy gets jarred with a big check there from Darius Batchelor. And that's going to get under the skin of Murphy for sure, as Leggett catches a pass at the point. Murphy in the slot with the shot, and it's blocked. Another example of the Capitals shot blocking at work there as the Bucks get thwarted on what would have been a great chance.
Absolutely nothing getting through this team.
Not afraid to take a little bit of pain to help out the betterment of the team. And they're buying in are these Capitals. Formerly a get-well card from the Coastal Conference. Not the case this season. Svartström almost had a lucky play from behind the net work out for him with a bit of a bounce, but instead it's the Capitals now taking it for a skate. Gavin
It's here.
Fletcher on the face-off to start this power play. Rasmus Svartström, no surprise, out there as well. Again, one away from number 30 for the hulking Finn. Jordan Murray going back and forth with Matt Gilmore on the points, and now it'll be Jacob Fletcher taking over from the near boards. Fletcher, stutter step, finding Murray. Murray using his speed to create some room at the blue line, leaves for Gilmore, who thought about Fletcher, but now we'll give it to him after a delayed reaction. And now here's Murray down to Ferner. Ferner looking for an opening, but these Capitals closing out the boxes and not letting the Bucks find any passing lanes. Good passing, but all around the perimeter for this power play unit. Now 45 minutes gone, lots of passes, no shots, and the Cowichan Valley clear.
Yeah, not a lot of good opportunities there. There's not much in the way of shooting lanes we're opening, or certainly obvious to them.
Murray using his speed to make it in. A defenseman fell, and that gives way for a chance, but Murray. Fletcher, Gilmore, Svartstrom on the ensuing face-off as the Cranbrook Bucks, now with a goal from Pat Murphy, narrow the gap to 3. But a giveaway here gives way for a Cowichan Valley rush. Lang with the shot, has it blocked. Fletcher with a bit of room. And now a headman pass for Svartstrom. He's into the Cowichan Valley zone, goes for the shot, and didn't get all of it. And
again, a well-deserved break from the play.
And the puck is sent in off the boards. A weird bounce, and Miles Roberts out of position. But it came around to a fortuitous position for the Bucks for Jake Gritworth, who didn't have a chance to get a good shot away. 3:49 to go. And once again, it's Gutworth making a play for it in the Cranbrook zone, but the puck will be sent deep into the Cowichan Valley side. And I think both teams fine with just moving the puck around and letting the clock tick down at this point. The Bucks back in action on Friday. Their second to last home game of February. Second of just 3. Against the Black Falls Bulldogs. They'll be back here next after that on the 28th in the month, as we move into our final month of the BCHL regular season at that time. Already on the precipice of that with, I believe, 5 home games set for the month of March.
Yep. We'll be together 5 times. You'll probably see the suits again.
Oh yeah, I would bet on that. Malachi Frey.
Road budget.
Salvation Army's good to us.
It is, yeah. Proud sponsors of the broadcast booth. Oh.
And the Capitals with the good zone entry down the near boards, but coming out to the slot with nobody there as far as friendly jerseys, and another scrum to eat some more time on the clock as Freenan tries to pry it loose for the Capitals. And the fans insisting it to move. Final half minute now. It's going to